Well, Eleanor, first of all, thank you very much for writing this opera.
Thank you very much for asking me.
It's a beautiful new piece. What was it that in the first place drew you to this story?
I think it was a central character. It was Analia and her world, her vivid imagination and depth of spirit. She has that strength and honesty and forthrightness, and she's not afraid, but she also has that inner world, that imagination, that spirituality about her that I just found an amazing mixture of traits.
It's fascinating you should say her vivid imagination. It seems to me that there's something about opera which is wonderful for capturing what goes on in people's minds and hearts, the sort of private inner life of characters, rather than just an expression of story. The idea of an aria, the idea of singing something has to reveal more than the text might just say on its own.
Oh, absolutely. And I hope in this opera that there are layers. When she has her big moments on stage, it's very much about her inner self, her soul, her spirit, her imagination.
It's coloured by this South American sound and indeed rhythm of South America seems to be in there somehow.
Yes.
There is a genuine sort of Latino feel to it, which is incredible,
yes.
And it gives it a slightly distant and slightly exotic feel and allows these characters to be kind of as large as they are. They're big characters, aren't they?
They're
bold.
Characters. And I think everyone is embedded in this South American, although the music doesn't always tell that as the characters, because it is also a serious opera. For instance, whenever there's a social event, some sort of cultural event or some sort of meeting, a wedding, the scenes in the bar, this is when real life takes over and the traditional musics really speak, and the characters speak through them.
This is music I know that you've always loved in a way. You've loved playing with sort of rhythm, haven't you?
Yes.
And the fives and the threes and the twos and playing against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you've always enjoyed a sort of a dance-like quality in it.
In fact, in the last scene, when the boy sings with his teacher, I've used that's my composition, but I've played with the threes against the twos and tried to make it semi-South American, go something like...
But that song comes in at a most extraordinary moment in the opera when the tensions have been running high, the level of trauma is extraordinary. I mean, poor Analia is really dragged through it, isn't she? And at this point of greatest stress, in a way, out pops this song, which I think will have an incredible impact on the audience. You just won't expect it. And I hope that the reaction will be to make people smile and laugh a little bit.
Well, I hope so. That was the intention. It's sort of great. Everything's been, as you say, stretched out, and then suddenly we're in another world of childhood and happiness. And
again, imagination. Playfulness.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a sense of relief at the opera, but also I think there will be a sense of relief at the opera itself, in that it's tuneful, it's lyrical, it's rhythmic, it's got Latino elements in it. I think this is an opera that wears its heart on its sleeve. It strikes me that what you set out to do was write a proper opera.
Yes, I'd like people who go to Traviata or Bohème to enjoy coming to this opera.
Yes.